Let's go. Wow, how great is our God. I am always at a place whereby God is by means of surprising me every single time. I'm telling you, I'm not in a place. Every single time I'm thinking, hey, I've felt it all, I've seen it all, I've been through it all. God shows up, and in the midst of something, He starts speaking. And when He starts speaking, everything else starts lining up. Oh, you don't want a quiet God. Hear me. When I say this wall is blue, I lie. When God says this wall is blue, it becomes blue. Because whatever He says has got the ability to become that. See, the important thing is for you to find out, what is God saying? What is God busy doing? What is God saying? What is the word for now? Revelation ends off this way. Well, most of the chapters ends off the same way. Let him who has an ear hear what the Spirit is saying. Not what the Spirit said, what the Spirit is saying. That is what we are listening to. That is where we find ourselves. We are in a series called Words of Wisdom. This is week number 5, if I'm not mistaken, 5, 6, however, I've stopped counting. Every single time I'm going, right, God, I'm done, I'm out. Then I hear God say something else. Or then I read a Proverbs and then I'm going, hey, let's quickly have some conversation about this. So hear me out. This is Proverbs chapter 19, verse number 21. Proverbs chapter 19, verse number 21. Are you guys ready? It says this. It says, many are the plans in a person's heart, but it is the Lord's purpose that will prevail. Many are the plans. There's another translation that says, in a man's heart. And by man, he is not only speaking about us men, he is speaking about humanity. He says, many are the plans in a man's heart. But I love this. But it is the Lord's purpose that will prevail. It is the Lord's purpose that will prevail. I want to speak to you for a short amount of time that I've got, which is probably about 3 hours and 16 minutes counting, about this concept. I've got some adjustments to make. Help me quickly by preaching to your neighbor, because this is what I believe. I should not be the only one that is preaching. So help me by preaching to your neighbor and just tell them this, nudge them, touch their hand silently, or however you want to do it softly, and say to them, I've got some adjustments to make. Yes, preach it. I've got some adjustments to make. I want to start out the service with a very interesting announcement. I want to start out the service by just telling you some interesting news that I've heard. Can I tell you what it is? Yeah. There is a warrant out for your arrest. Angels have been instructed to bring you in at any means possible. God wants to have a conversation with you about your plans. God wants to have a conversation to you about your plans. Hear me. In our whole series of sermons on words of wisdom, today is probably going to challenge you the most. I'm standing up here and I'm giving you a pre-warning. So you cannot go, yo, Pastor, that was tough. Okay. So are you okay with it? Can we go? Is it okay? Everybody stretch forth your hands towards me. Say, Lord, help him. It's going to be a tough day. Let's start with a quote. The most important day of your life. There are two days that are important. The two most important days of your life is, number one, the day you were born. The second most important day of your life is the day you find out why. The most important day of your life is the day you were born. The second most important day of your life is the day you find out why. It is one thing to know that God has made us. It's a whole different thing to know why. Why did God make us? Why did He say, hey, I want you. I need you. What was the reason for Him going, this world needs you? Have you ever looked at someone else and wondered, why did this world need you? Can I help you? Can I bless you? They are thinking about you exactly the same. They are looking at you and they are going, but why, Lord? But why? See, here's the thing that I want to say to you. I will never in my whole life experience fruitfulness, fulfillment, and flourishing without understanding, embracing, and unleashing my assignment. I want to say that again. I will never in my whole life experience fruitfulness, fulfillment, and flourishing without understanding, embracing, and unleashing my assignment. I heard this a long time ago. God spoke to me. He said this. He said, seeing that the enemy could not stop us from being born, he is attempting to stop us from finding out why we were born. Seeing that the enemy could not stop the fact that we were born. I know that some of you are sitting here and you are thinking you are the result of your mother and father's mistake at the lake. I know that some of you are sitting here and you have questioned the reason for your existence. You have questioned why you are here. You have questioned what should be the purpose behind you showing up. But the enemy could not stop you from being born, so he's giving every single effort that he's got to stop you from finding out why you were born. See, because if he can stop that, and you will never find out why you were born, he can stop the purpose that God has got for your life. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. The number one way that the enemy now is trying to distract you from your purpose or from the reason why you were born. The number one way that he's doing it. Can I tell you why?